How's it? This is Mr. H coming at you, teaching you some Garagband, and we're going to integrate with iMovie and create a little IM about ourselves. So let's get going. Okay, first, we're going to take our footage and we're going to create a new event library. An event library is on the left side, kind of is a container for our information and our videos. So we're going to hit Option N. It's going to create a new event, and then we're going to call this IM. Okay, so now we have a place to put all of our footage. So go ahead and find your files with your walking and your face walking and feet, and we're basically just going to drop those right in there. And Romy was kind enough to let us use these as an example. So what we're going to do next is, so this is just a bin. We haven't started our iMovie video yet, so to do that, Command N. Okay, the other one was Option N. Now we're doing Command N, and they have a lot of cool themes, but we're just going to get straight no theme, and we're going to do our own thing. Call this IM, and then your name. Okay, and now we're ready for our project. So you can double click that, and we're ready to drop our footage in. So what we're going to do first is we're going to have our titles. So right here you have a titles. I'm going to go in here and choose focus. Okay, so go ahead and click on focus. And we're just going to drag that right in here. Double click, and you're going to put your name as the text. Okay, and for the text, let's just go ahead and make that 3 seconds. So if you double click on that, you'll see how long it should be. You can actually go up in here, and we have text. You can change your text, but let's all keep it the same as didut. We're good with that. And then we're going to go to 3 seconds. So bring out your, just click on here and then just move that through to the right until you hit about 3 seconds. Okay, so now we got the little effect, and we're done. Now we're ready. Oh, and by the way, on the right side here, okay, you can choose to do it zoom in or zoom out. So get to a place that you're comfortable with. Okay, next is our footage. Now we're ready to drop in our footage. You might be like, where's our footage? Well, let's go back to the IM events calendar. Okay, and so first select the ones where you're you can just hit Command and click, 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 and then you can just hit the plus button, and then they'll all just go in like so. Now you may have done it for a bunch of seconds, but we're only going to use it for a few seconds, and we're basically going to be going on the beats, okay, of our song. So let's go get our song so we know how much we need of it. So go in here and find your MP3. Make sure it's MP3, okay? And go ahead and just drag that into our GarageBand right here. Okay. What we have is you hear the background music of it, okay, of each clip, but we just want to hear the music. So you can hit select all the clips, Command Shift, or just hold on Shift and click each of them, the first and the last, and then go ahead and hit Command Shift M as in mouse. And then it should mute those tracks like so. And to see if you muted those tracks, you can go ahead and click on this track, Command Shift M, to mute that, and see. Yep, we did mute both of them. So now I'm going to go back to my GarageBand music, Command Shift M. I'm going to unmute that one. Now let's go back to our beginning. Okay, so did you notice that at the beginning there was a snap to really begin, and it lined up perfectly at the 3 second mark. Okay, now what you're going to do is there's 3 seconds and here's 8 seconds, but I just want to pick out like 0.7 seconds or according to the beat. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to reduce down to 0.7. So to reduce it, you can double click on this, and then up here there's a information I, and then in duration you can just put 0.7. Okay, and then it will automatically reduce that clip. Now go up here to your information, and it says duration. If you know you want the first part of the clip, you can just go in here and select the first part. So let's go in. Hit I, and I'm going to put 1 point, or actually I'm going to put 0.07. I'm going to hit enter. Basically that reduces it to that much of a clip. Now it says 0.1, but it is about 0.7. To get it exact, okay, you can actually go in here and drag, ooh, that's 0.1. Now to get 0.7, you can choose where you want to get 0.7. So you can go left and right and kind of choose, you know, a spot that you want to get. And then I'm going to do right about 0.7. And you may want to zoom in more if it's easier to do your 0.7. Now you want to make sure it has on the beat. Okay, so it did boom, boom. Okay. So it just worked out. If it doesn't work out, you're going to have to make that 0.7 either shorter or longer to adjust on that beat for that. Now, if you're really having a hard time matching that beat up and maybe you didn't make the GarageBand beats the way you wanted it to, you could go back to GarageBand. You could listen again, do a solo track on your drums just to hear that drum. You could change your drum. You could double click on your drum, change your drum to a different style of drum. Try to get the beats on it, time it up. You may want to go up here to time, so you can know exactly where 3 seconds would be and where that transition would be. So for example, like that would be my transition out after about 3 seconds. And then every 0.7 you'll want like a beat. And if you look in here, you'll see those beats that are coming. So you'll want one of your clips like at 0.7, or again you can adjust that if needed. You could even, if you already have, part of your video done, you could export your video and come in here and go to File, Movie, Open Movie, and actually open your movie as a top movie track inside GarageBand. And you can actually see your audio and see the video and kind of match it up with the visual in GarageBand, which is a really nice feature. So feel free, to adjust even the tempo. You may want to come out up here and change the tempo to be faster. If needed. So yeah, those are some options for that. But once you get your 0.7 seconds, you'll just keep going with your next clip. Okay, and again, just come in here, get about 0.7, and so on. And maybe I want a certain part of it, like right there. Okay, so I got about 0.7 on each, and then see if it matches up. So, as you saw, it matched up pretty good. And again, you'll want to tweak it. Maybe this was a little late, so you could go in here and make it 0.8 or extend it or make one smaller, and so on. Now, you want to adjust the coloring. Notice how this one's a little bit orangish. This one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. The lighting was really good. This one maybe a little bit darker. So let me show you a little bit about coloring. So if you double click on this and go ahead and click on the little color palettes, if you want to make it orangish, more golden hour look, which I don't recommend right now for these, but maybe I make this a little bit cooler colors to match the other ones. Okay. You can also adjust like the contrast. So this is more contrast. This one I think I need more contrast. See how blurred out she is? So I want to come and see it's a little bit more better and she pops right here. This one's a little bit maybe darker than the others. So if you have some inside clips, you'll definitely want to increase the lightness. So here I'm increasing the lightness. You can also click enhance first and see if enhancing it helps, and if you need more brightness, I would go into there. Okay, and maybe see how it's a little bit orangish, so take out the orange a little bit, coming this way. It looks a little bit better balanced. You can also come in here to your color, and you can choose actually a white balance and drop. So if I want the white to be that, I'll click on that, and all the whites will match to the white and not be discolored according to maybe the light. You can decide for skin tone. You can click on skin tone, but again, sometimes it doesn't make the best choices for you, and you may want to go in here and do it yourself and get the skin tone that you want to. You can also do some crops. These are all pretty good, so I don't think I want to crop any of these. So this one, maybe I can crop this one. So if I want to crop, I click and hit crop to fill, and then I'm able to crop from the corners. Maybe I just want to bring it in a little bit more and center it. So definitely use those crop. There's one where it's kind of shaky. Actually, I mean, all these are kind of shaky. I mean, you're filming them, so you may want to stabilize it. So go ahead here and click on select all of them, and then stabilize shaky videos, and that will do its best. It won't fix it if it's really shaky. You'd have to refilm that, but it'll just give it a little bit better stability in showing that. Okay, so let's go ahead and make these 1 second long. So again, choose the best 1 second. You can select multiple ones and put 1.0, and it reduces all of them. Now we're going to put them a little bit faster. Okay, so go ahead and we're going to hit let's see, Command R on all of them. Okay, and after you Command R, what that does is it changes your speed. Okay, and again, for the speed, and again, there's a speed button here you can go to, and you can also reverse footage if you need to. You can actually go to a fast, slow, but we're going to actually tell it exactly how fast we want it. So we're going to put it at 0.7 to make them a little bit faster, and all you got to do is click and drag the circle down, make them just about 0.7 or so they're just a little bit faster. 0.8 is fine, and then go back and see the beats. Oh, we forgot to mute the audio, so now again, match the beats, and if you need to make it shorter, you can make it shorter. A little bit longer, that's fine, but it's better to make it shorter and get those beats on. Okay, after you're done with those clips, you're going to put in a transition. So we're going to go in here and we're going to choose titles, and let's choose the same one, focus. Okay, I'm going to put this I am. I'm going to make this 2 seconds. Sorry, 3 seconds, a little bit longer, so 3 seconds. And now we're going to start putting in our footage, okay, for what you are. So you're going to put in, so if I am a master chef, put in 2 key clips, make sure they're 3 seconds or longer, or shorter, 3 seconds or shorter, and we don't want long clips, so choose the best of your best, and put 2 clips in there. And then after your 2 clips, you're going to go in here for titles, okay, and then we're going to put expand, okay, expand. And for the expand, we're going to go here, and maybe you're going to put Master Chef, okay. And you remember what the font was? It was Didot. So we're going to come in here, okay. I'm going to highlight this, and you're going to choose Didot, so you match the text. Now, if it's try not to have a long name. Try to condense it. If you need to have a shorter, smaller text, go for it, but try not to make it too long and crazy. Just for future reference, this is how you bold, outline, change the color, things like that. But we're going to leave it like so. And then you're going to finish putting your clips according to Master Chef. Okay, and again, don't forget to color correct your clips. Don't forget to crop the clips as needed. Changing the speeds, you can do that. Color correction. There's also some video effects, but try to stay away from the like vignette. Maybe that's cool, but sci-fi, I don't think we have any aliens here, so stay away from the crazy ones if you can. Or just don't use them and do your own style. But you can use a video effect as long as it's consistent, like that video effect is consistent for that section of MasterChef or your whole video. So try not to get too crazy. And again, right when this I am statement comes, you may want to go back into your GarageBand and go to where that timing is and change the music so it transitions, into that. And after your first I am and you go into your second I am, you may want to transition into something else. So you may want to do some more editing with your GarageBand to get it in that case. So that's just a little introduction. Again, to export, you just hit share and share the file. And then I always just choose the best resolution you can. Then go ahead and hit next and save it probably into your Dropbox. Okay, and hit save, and it should be there. Up here on the right, it'll show you a little circle, and when it's done, it'll be complete. So you can see that. So yeah, that's just a quick intro to iMovie and GarageBand.